stage.
Alpha, comma, Omega, comma, the pioneer.
What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, man, Pastor Alexander Pagani, a.k.a. Preach That Fire from Hollafest Radio. And you tuning into one of the livest holy hip-hop radio shows on the face of the planet, Track Stars Radio. You're in the field with the Track Stars. NYC, stand up.
All right, you are in the field with the Track Stars. Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. We have HillaryJane in the building. How are you doing?
I am doing good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, man, it's such a pleasure having you here, and we appreciate you coming by and talking with us.
No problem.
So, go ahead and answer some questions, man.
So, first of all, we're live at Flavor Fest 2014, and so far, I mean, it's just been a turn up weekend.
Oh, yeah.
How's it been for you?
Turn up.
There you go. There you go.
No chill.
When did you get to town?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay. Yeah. Okay, so have you been existing in the shadows, or have you kind of been out and about?
Well, I've been at my table as much as I can be.
Okay.
And then I did worship yesterday morning.
Okay.
For the session.
Okay.
And I think the only time I'm not here is whenever I'm busy.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, plus it's like my first year, so I just want to experience it, you know.
How many conferences have you been to since you? Well, first of all, let's congratulate you on being the recent signee to Infiltrate Music. Congratulations on that. How many conferences have you been to, and how does this compare to the others?
Not a lot, but not a little bit. I don't know. I couldn't count it.
Okay.
Like maybe like bigger conferences or smaller conferences. Like the big events. Like
what is your experience so far, and has this been a good one for you?
Yeah.
Okay,
this is really good. I like it. I like whenever I get to go places and just like mingle and build, not just with other artists, but like with people, and get to see like, oh hey, I remember you're this off of Twitter, what? You know, because I like to interact with fans, or it's weird, I don't like the word fans, but like what else do you call them? You know, supporters.
How has that completely blown your mind? Where you're sitting there, you're obviously been a creative artist for quite some time, and then you get to a point where, okay, you've got this distribution, people are putting out press releases about you, Rapzilla, everyone who's following is now starting to say, okay, HillaryJane is legit now, so we're happy to, you know, embrace her in the Christian hip-hop community. How has that been for you to have people come up to you and talk about how much they love your music, how much they love you? How's that been?
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's weird just for people to know your name, and I don't know. It's I can't pinpoint it with one like emotion, because it's awesome, it's cool, it's new, it's exciting, it's scary. Because one thing, you don't ever want anybody to elevate you higher than they should. You don't want anybody to ever like use your music as a substitute. Like, are you okay, but are you reading the word? You know what I mean? And then you don't ever want to like be puffed up. And it's super easy to be puffed up whenever not everybody, but a lot of people know your name, you know. So it's just like cool. It's awesome. Like you're excited, but you don't want to just be boo with that, you know?
What has been the most challenging part about being on the road?
No sleep.
Yeah.
Because everything's exciting. No.
Like, no.
I actually like don't even live with my family. My family lives in another state than me. So, no, not that much. I've been on my own since I was 16, so I don't. Like I'm close to my mom, but we're not that type where like if I don't see you, I'm just gonna die. You know what I mean? No, but just like not having sleep, like you can hear it in my voice. It's just like, because I'll get sick and stuff. So. And it's like you want to do everything. It's like I want to stay up and chill, and I want to. Some producers always bring in their stuff. That's like let's go to the room. Let's produce. Like especially Kid, he's always ready. So you know I'm ready if you're ready. You know, but you want to sleep too. So you gotta pick and choose.
Wow. Well, the album Sticks and Stones, man, the EP, like. Tell us about that. I mean, like you got Dizzle on there. Like, how did that happen? Like the songs and everything.
Well, I feel like every song is a bit different. I don't want. Some people call me a singer. Some people call me a rapper. I'm just kind of like whatever I am. I don't know. I can rap. I can sing. I like the heavy beats. I like the chill. Like Sticks and Stones is my favorite song. And then I like the worship aspect. Like I was a worship leader co-leader for like 3 years before I even did this music stuff. So I like to bust out my guitar and do that. So
I read about that. I read that you like to take your guitar, play a song, and then take it back to a producer and say, make something out of this.
Like my hip hop songs, everything you've heard that's like hip hop, I wrote it on my guitar.
Wow,
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's dope.
So, because normally, sometimes people will take hip hop and create an acoustic song out of it, but I make acoustic songs and create hip hop songs out of it.
Wow,
that's amazing.
That's cool.
That's hot. That's hot.
Thank you.
Like what else is next for you? Because the EP is fire. Like what else do you have that is coming down the pipe?
The label just got back from New York like exactly a month ago. We went to Jaw Rockin' Studios and we did a lock-in, and in like 5 days we created an acoustic version of that EP. It's called Sticks and Stones Unplugged.
Oh, wow.
So that comes out December 30th. It's going to be on all like iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. So yeah, I'm excited about that and people don't expect it because they think I'm just going to do the exact same song but with guitar, but it's like new arrangements, like the Celebrity song. You're not even ready. Like I've never even done a song like what I did. It's like completely different. The only thing that's the same is like lyrics, maybe a bit of melody, but it's different. So I'm excited.
Wow, that's good.
I have a question we've been asking a lot of the female artists. How do you feel being like treated? How does your label treat you? How do your fans treat you? Being one of very few Christian female hip hop MCs.
I'll start with label. The label treats me. They're super protective because I am a girl.
Yeah.
But then when it's just us kicking it, they'll treat me like a dude. Like sometimes too much. I'm like, bro, like, are you kidding me? Did you just say that, or did you just do that right now? Like I'm still a girl, you know.
Yeah.
And then, I hear that. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as far as fans, I've lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fall asleep in here. What was the question? Can you repeat the question?
You were saying that the label treats you like they're very protective, but then when you're behind closed doors, they treat you like a dude.
Yeah.
They can take a bar.
How do people treat you being a girl? And then on the flip side, because there's not that many girls, it's almost like you get extra attention.
Yeah.
Because with the dudes, there's like 100 dudes, so the attention gets spread throughout whoever. You could have picked like your top favorites and this and that. There's a lot to pick from, but there's not with females. So it's like I feel like when people like a girl artist, they cling to that person. Like Natalie, she has like clingers, and like everybody has like whoever you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. That's awesome. I think that's great that you feel like a shining star, out of and all of this, in this big pool of artists, you feel,
Yeah,
like
I feel welcome for sure.
That's good. That's really good. That's really good. I think it's a concern because, I've heard Heesan Lee, I've heard her address it in interviews before about how people see the female artists and things like that, and they feel like they're maybe not getting treated fairly by the genre. Just make sure that,
okay, the overall genre, now that's different.
Okay.
So fans, I don't know. I guess you think it would be the same, but it's not. Like for example, I'm not gonna say like any names or anything. Yeah. But because love them still, but I was gonna get on a tour, but I couldn't because I was the only girl.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, there's multiple aspects to that. There's like, well, we got to pay all this money for just one person in one hotel room. That's extra.
Oh.
And then it's like all these dudes traveling. It's like, so, these married dudes. And it's like, we just got this single girl running around with them. So it's like, no, it's kind of tricky, but it's true. And it's just kind of like, man, that sucks. But you got to respect it. Because what are you going to say?
Yeah, we have a label as well, our company, and it's called FMG. We performed last night.
Okay.
And we have a bunch of married guys in the label, and then we have single females. But is it multiple girls?
It's two.
It helps when there's multiple
It does help,
girls.
yes. Now, here's a question that we asked. It was in one of the breakouts. We asked this question. When we look back at our numbers, it's about 75% male listeners of Christian hip hop and, very small female. What can we do to get more females to follow what we're doing in the kingdom as far as urban music?
I feel like hip hop isn't female friendly.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if a girl wants to rap, she feels like she has to sound like a dude in order to do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not embracing, it's not open, it's not like, you want to be a girl and rap, but, you know, do it however you want to do it. If you want to be like, hey, what you doing? Like, why not? You know, why do I have to be like, hey, and I'm like, like, why do I have, you know? So I think in general, like, it's not just going to be one person that changes it. It's going to be a collective of everybody just being more friendly towards women in the genre, whether it be listeners, fans, the actual artists. But to be honest, I can see it getting better, but I don't ever see it changing. And I'm not trying to be like a downer or anything, but like hip hop has been this way, and it's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Really, you can just kind of teach him to chill, or I don't know. But you know what I'm saying?
We definitely.
So one question for you: when you have, like what you said, like it's more male dominated. Do you bring in your own following from friends and from high school? Like, do you have people that come in and say, okay, well, because of our association, I'm now going to support what you do? Do you have a lot of support like that? Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I understand the question.
Well, I was really I'm talking about drawing more female attention your way. Like, has that helped you, like, with being an artist and knowing so many people from your past?
Yeah, it helps.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps.
That's good.
I think the singing must help too, right? Because I mean, even though hip hop is hard to get female attention, people love singers.
The blend, and the blend helps. Like, I didn't rap that much on my EP, but on my album, I will more now. It's like you gotta kind of hook people, and then you can do whatever you want. But sometimes, and it sucks in the industry, it's not like you're selling out. It's not like anything like that. But you have to play by the rules of the game, and if it's, you know, you gotta do your fans first, and then completely be you. Okay. Then that's what you have to do.
Okay, as an MC, I want to ask you this. Okay. All right, so we heard how you come up with songs. You write your melodies on the guitar, and I saw your producers. Awesome, by the way. How do you write your verses? What's your process? You hear the beat? How do you process your verse, flow, all that kind of stuff?
Well, so the beat will be playing, and then before I do anything, I just want to, like, feel it. So I'll just be like, I don't say any words really. I'm just like, da 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 da.
Mumble.
Yeah, you just kind of feel it. And then most of the time I start off really fast like that, because secretly I'm more of a fast rapper than a slow rapper. But it's hard whenever you're singing on a song to just be like, so you just kind of be like, la, 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 la.
I want to do it. Do it anyway.
So I just, like, write it out first, and I feel it. And then once I get, like, the melody, then I'll just start, like, writing. But another thing too is I cannot, whether it be rapping or not, I can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna go right now. I have to literally be, like, already inspired. I have to feel that, like, I have to write.
Where's your place? Because I know for me, it's in the car while I'm driving at night. It gives me, like, a movie feel, and I feel the beat more than just any other time. Where's your place that you write the best?
Okay, so I feel like I write the best at, I don't know, it's very sporadic. Like, for example, I'll give you this example, a little exclusive. Okay, so I'm at a football game. My boyfriend's little brother's football game, and this dude had on a shirt that said "Loose lips sink ships," and right then and there, like, it just started flooding. So I started writing the song that I'm gonna do for my album. It's about gossip, but I'm using the analogy of a boat sinking, and I'm, like, one of the people on the boat that's like, the boat's sinking, we gotta patch it up. We gotta patch it up. So, you know, it's like, first off, I want to do analogies, but I literally am, like, walking to the car and I'm doing it and I'm putting it in my phone. I'm like, no, and I'm just, like, writing it down. For me, actually, it just comes very randomly. So it's if I see something that just, like, sparks, it doesn't stop. So I can't wait and just be like, I'll hold that till I get home.
But those are the moments where you know God has given it to you, because it feels like,
where is this coming from? That's amazing. Like, I am not even this good.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah.
There's a violet